Hi, today I'm going to be talking about Florence Pugh. She is a relatively fresh face to people, but lately she's had a bit of a renaissance. She has accrued a BAFTA and multiple nominations for Academy Awards, and she's only 24. What people don't know is that she pretty much started acting at 7, and her mother was a dancer and pretty much trained her in how to be a professional at such a young age. She, in an interview with the Daily Actor, she had a memory of her mom sitting her down before her first play, saying, "I know you're only 7, I know this is your first play, but when you do a play, you're committing to something. When you go on stage, you know what your lines are. You are essentially giving yourself to a performance, so don't be sloppy." And it's very clear that she has took her mother's words to heart. She has a very immersive style of acting without going fully method with it. I've noticed that her acting styles tend to go between traditional style, which is it fits because that's the main style that they teach actors coming up in Britain. She's from the UK, and it kind of goes between that and the Meisner technique. She really tries to immerse herself and mainly let instinct do the acting. Especially in the last two movies that she's been in, Little Women and Midsummer. Especially in Little Women, there's a scene where she's skating on the ice and she falls in. So in an interview with the Daily Actor, when she was asked about how she felt about skating into a freezing tank of water, she said that she enjoyed the physicality and that she loved, the exact quote is, "I love getting dirty and I love getting cold. It only helps your performance. Anything that's physical. I can't stand faking things. I love being able to do stuff. Being able is so important. When someone comes up to you and says, 'Hey, can we shoot you getting out of the water tank 15 times while wearing wet clothes?' You go, 'Yeah, I can do that. I can do that because I'm able and I'm strong.'" She really tries to turn her brain off and just let instinct do the acting for her. And she's just down to do it. And that's that part of that professionalism coming back. She's just a trooper, and whatever you got to do to get the shot done, she'll get it done. And especially in Midsummer, which is it seemed like a very, very emotionally taxing role for her, especially given the runtime that she's had to be in that for such a long time. She said in the same interview when asked about Midsummer, "When I read Midsummer, the whole point of Dani is that she's suffering with this tremendous amount of grief and anxiety, and I've never come close to any grief like that at all. So when I was reading it, as excited as the script looked, I was very aware that I would have to be in pain like she was. The only way that I got myself there to get that grunt emptiness was just imagining every single person in my family in a coffin. I'm sure lots of people can do it other ways, but I've had to put myself through it. I don't think I'll be doing it again anytime soon. I definitely left that job feeling a little bit sad." So in this example, she immersed herself so much into the emotional turmoil of her character that it stuck with her. And I'm sure it still does. And in this other interview with the Independent, it was remarking more on her performance in Midsummer, and I fully agree with this. It says, "Nobody cries like Florence Pugh. In Midsummer, she replaces the demure, almost sexual wails women actors are normally asked to deliver with guttural moans. They break from her lungs with such fervor that they turn the one sweet Dani into the stuff of nightmares." I fully agree with this sentiment. I know when I first saw it, the way that she expresses grief and the way that she cries, like, cut me down to my heart and, like, made me tear up and really made me feel how she feels, just in the roundabout way that she expresses emotion that not a lot of final girls are doing at that time. And even though she remains a high-level professionalism, she won't play by Hollywood's rules. She refuses to lose weight for her role. She said in the same interview in The Independent, "What I've noticed about Hollywood is, if you go out there shouting about who you are, they'll love you for it. But if you go out not knowing what it is that you're representing and you're just a canvas, they will make you into the thing they need you to be." She will not play by anyone's rules. She firmly knows who she is, and that authenticity and that professionalism is really what elevates her from other starlets her age. And even between, like, the Instagram stories of her, like, saving a cactus, and it's clear in set photos when she's eating Wendy's fries with Meryl Streep and Timothy Chalamet, it's clear, and even in other interviews watching her fellow co-stars talk about her, they light up. They light up. She has such a level of relatability and authenticity that people really want to be her friend. And it shows with a lot of people that she works with. It's clear that she takes a lot of friendships from every job that she gets. And I think it's that balance of professionalism and authenticity that will skyrocket her career even more, and we'll be seeing even more from Florence Pugh. Thank you.